Hi guys, welcome to Tiny Things. I'm Tiny. Today we will be having a Halloween special and we're gonna combine two of my favorite things, which are one, Halloween, and two, Pokemon. So I really wanted to focus on Gen 1 of Pokemon to make this Halloween cake. So it was really easy to choose the type that I wanted since we only have one ghost type Pokemon really. And it's the Gastly Hunter Gengar family. But that's okay because Gastly is one of my favorites anyway, which is why I chose him. I think that there's a lot of cool things about him and we can add some cool effects, so we'll see how it comes out. You will meet. So the first step after we make our cake batter is to put them into a sphere-like shape for it to bake. Now you want 2 halves so that we can have one solid circle. Meanwhile that's baking, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on Gastly's face with some fondant. So I went online and got a picture of Gastly just because I wanted to get his face right, and I cut out his eyes and his mouth, then put it on parchment paper so that I can use it as a reference. Now if you see, I don't use it like a stencil. I just kind of wanted to get a basic idea of the shape, and then I can mold it and resize it to my actual cake. Now we're gonna start adding some details to the face. In this picture you can see that the mouth is a little pink, but I want really vivid colors, so I'm gonna use red. I think it's nails. So if you smudge a little like I did in the last shot, just with a clean brush, clean it off. Don't be too rough because you might break it, which is what I just totally did. So I had to remake his tooth. That's okay. We'll give him a brand new tooth. Once both your halves are out of the oven, then you can start stacking them. Now you can see that I only took a little bit off the top. I'm not too much of a leveler. I think you lose a lot of cake that way. So let's just stack them together. We're gonna use some icing and then we're gonna give it a quick coat so that we can layer the fondant on top. And it should already start looking like a solid sphere. Remember, don't worry too much about this part because you're just trying to get it ready for the fondant. So now that it's all covered with frosting, we're going to put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes just so that it sets. So while the cake is actually cooling down in the fridge, I have been rolling out the fondant, which is going to be pretty much our last step before the final touches. This is my biggest struggle. It takes me forever to roll it out. It took me like 8 minutes out of the 10 minutes that the cake has been in the fridge to actually roll it out, but we're going to do it. We're going to put it on and we're going to see how it looks. Okay guys, so now we have our cake and we have our fondant. We're just gonna slap this baby on and start working on the final details. That was perfect. Now make sure to smooth it out and cut out the excess. think we're ready for his face. We're ready for placement. With a damp paper towel, just moisten the backside a little so that it can stick right on. Great. So next, and the part that I've been waiting for since before I even started baking this cake, is the way that I've set it up is I have a pan with water here. I have an upside down smaller pan where I'm gonna sit my cake. And then super cameraman Mario is going to add some dry ice to the water to give that Gastly effect. Now, please be careful if you are not old enough or if you are clumsy like me, have a grown up or wear gloves. It's very dangerous for you to touch it with your hands, so please, please, please be responsible. Let's do it. And here he is, fully functional. I hope you guys really like this video. If you like it or if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel. I know that we've been in a hiatus, but I promise that we will be making more videos and uploading on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for watching.